You can keep your cocoa beans. I want vanilla. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm still sick. Yep, still sick from the bug I picked up while I went off and did some fun at Disneyland, and so I've been home. Been home sitting in the rain, watching the rain outside and playing with the cat.
Oh, sure, just walk away.
And when I haven't been playing with the cat, I've been playing here. I've been playing here on the FTOG community server, the vanilla community server. Yeah, vanilla. Vanilla is loads of fun. And, okay, it's not 100% vanilla, just because there are possibility of people being jerks, and we want to have a good experience, and so it's vanilla plus. But, if you aren't already part of the FTOG community, you certainly can join. Just ftog.net. There's instructions on the forums about how to join and get whitelisted, and then you can find the information on how to join the server and what version we're on and all that good stuff. And when you connect, you'll come here to the tutorial area, and you'll definitely want to go through and read all the information. You will spawn with a compass, and when you spawn with that compass, that accesses a whole bunch of really cool commands, and I'm going to go ahead and do shop, which is another way of getting that compass information. So you'll have this compass in your inventory. I suggest you put it out of your hotbar and put it away in a chest someplace, and don't use that because you can always /shop and access all of these things. So one of the things, let's just kind of zip out of here. Anyway, /shop. Always go ahead and do the /shop. One of the things that's nice about the /shop is it allows you to buy and sell items. And as it says here, the idea is to make it easy to build things. Because rather than, say you want something that's going to need 8,000 blocks of sandstone for some strange reason, you could go find some desert and denude it and destroy the landscape, or you could make enough bits, sell them, and then buy the sandstone. It kind of looks better that way. Anyway, you start with 800 money. I'll say dollars because it kind of, I'm used to dollars, and you'll want to form a town as soon as you find a chunk you like, but that's going to require 1,250. So you're going to have to sell stuff to make up the difference. Well, we can do that. So let's see, /bow. Okay, bow. How much do I have? Ooh, I've got 896 and 50 cents. Well, that's not enough to buy a town, so I need to sell some stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. And I've got stuff here that I'm going to go ahead and sell. So let's go to the shop, and let's go to plants, and I'm going to go ahead and sell the coarse fruit I've got. I can sell a stack for 320, that's pretty good. Sell 1, sell 8, sell the entire stack, sell all. I can buy them too if I want, or I could fill up my entire inventory, assuming I've got enough. I'm going to go ahead and sell all. Let's go back. Let's get rid of my wheat. How much is that? Oh, that's 1 each. That's okay. I've got some. Oh, I can't sell the melons individually. That's okay. Let's go ahead and sell the carrots. Buy carrots, and yeah, it's good enough for now. You kind of get an idea as to what's going on. And if we go back, you just mouse over your head, and that'll tell you how much money you have, or the balance again. We'll give you an exact information. We'll see. I now have enough to buy a town, which is cool. And all I had to do was go around and harvest stuff. So you can sit there and you can dig cobble, you can dig up dirt, you can, all that sort of stuff. I would suggest wood is a great way of making a lot of money, because when you sell the wood logs, it's $2 for each log that you sell. Anyway, once you find a chunk that you like, say something like this, you can say, ooh, I think this is a very nice chunk, I would like to buy it. But you wonder, where exactly is my chunk? Well, vanilla has the way of doing that. F3G, here's the chunk I'm in, and I'm on this chunk. So that, I think, is a really cool thing. So this lets you know what your chunk is. Oh, anyway, let's go ahead and have 3G. And you can go ahead and buy that. So once you find your first chunk, use the command /town new, and it's going to ask for a name, so you can name your town. Mine's Duckhaven, for no reason whatsoever. And then once you get more money, you can go ahead and claim more chunks, and you can buy additional chunks for that. And it all costs additional money, and the information's there. Let's see, let's go over here, take a quick look. This is the area for rules. I'll simplify it and summarize it for you. Don't be a jerk. But you really, really want to have a town, at least a chunk, because then you can set a spawn there so that you can return to your town very, very nicely. But you could also toggle these things off. You can toggle off mob spawning, fire spreading, and explosions if any creepers happen to hit you. And so that's definitely a good thing to do. And I also challenge you, while you are here in the tutorial area, to find out who designed and built all this cool stuff. There is a little hidden place for that information, but when you are done, you can push the button, and let's go run over here and push the button. That will take us to, add friends, all that stuff. Definitely go through, read all the stuff that's here. I'm just kind of zipping through. Don't forget to set your town spawn to some block, and then when you're all done, you push the button. And we're here. We're here to the spawn area. And a nice, beautiful little spawn area. It's a nice spot to be in. I skipped a bunch of the rules on here just because you're going to be looking at them yourself. But one of those rules is you cannot make a nether portal. The only nether portal that exists and functions is in here in the basement of the church. We'll go down here into the crypt, and there's the nether portal. That is the only functioning nether portal on the server. That's it. And for reasons. But you can easily get there. So let's go back to shop. One of these options is to warp. You can go warp to spawn, warp to tutorial, and we can warp to nether. Just that easy. Just that easy. So this here is the nether building. And little information here says, in the castle, you have save inventory. So if you die, you won't lose any stuff. And you can always do /back to get to where you died. You just got to be careful. Vanilla rules, there are no gravestones. When you die, your stuff splashes all around. When I died over there, I died in lava, and my stuff splashed into lava, and it was gone. Now you're probably saying, hey, Grok, that's not a vanilla thing. And that's true, that's not. That is a journey map thing. Because I told you this is a vanilla plus sort of server. Oh, come on, you guys are annoying. Here, let's get out of here. So annoying. Let's go back to spawn. Much quieter. Vanilla plus, in that, you are allowed to have certain plugins that are client-side plugins. Schematica and Journey Map are available, and you can read that on the server rules. So that gives me the ability to go, hey, I've been here. I've obviously random teleported out to there. And that's one of the other things that is very easily done. Let's go like this. You can do a random teleport and say, send me someplace. I want to see if that's a place where I want to hang, or I found jungles that way, and got me a quick little bit of cocoa beans and 2 logs really fast. But you can also sit there and buy that stuff. That means you don't have to go running around forever hunting out things. You can just buy the stuff you need. Anyway, let's head off to my base. Spawn. Town spawn will bring you to your spawn base, or /T to just abbreviate it. So this is where I first teleported to. Found a town here, and unfortunately the zombie horde the first night killed everybody except for one guy who happened to be in the house. Everybody else was outside, and they all died because they're morons. Anyway, I spent a bunch of time here buying a 3x3 chunk. I figured that would be my area here. This is the center of what my building will be. And this is my 3x3 area. You can see I've started to line out some of the build, and a lot of this stuff here is going to have to just go away. And Thor, as usual, has been mocking me because, again, I have no walls. But I will have a very big building, and I decided to go straight to the big building rather than dorking around with something small and minor. And this is one way that I've been making cash to buy stuff, is just going through and making these bits, and it's been working out really, really well. Also, oh yeah, here, I've got some horses. I've got Rainbow here. I've got 2 donkeys, Kong and Smart. And if we go take a look at the shop command, there is a horse menu that allows you to claim a horse. When you're sitting on a tamed horse, you can claim it, and it is now yours. You can sit there and see here, I've got my 3 out of 4 horses. They are all mine, and Rainbow is my favorite, so I can come over, say I'm way off someplace, and I go, oh hey, let's do this. I wish Rainbow were here so that I could, let's see, summon current horse to you. Hey, Rainbow's here with me. Off, and away we go. Or we could sit there and hop off and say, hey Rainbow, you need to go back home. So let's go ahead and back to the stable, because I defined that area down there as the stable. And so, yeah, I'll build me actually something better than that. But just to make horses useful, otherwise you'd have such problems. It's one of those very nice things that I'm very glad was added to the server. And when a couple days ago, when we were doing the quest for the end portal to kill the Ender Dragon, we all summoned our horses and off we rode, and then sent them back home, and it worked out very, very nicely for that. Anyway, talking about making money, you can sit there. I find chopping down trees, especially spruce, gets you a bunch of money. But I went ahead and set up this little spirally bit, and here's my cobble gen right here. And I put these fence gates in here. Fence gates? Trapdoors, yes. I put these trapdoors here so it was easy to see what was here. This is something Torgal explained was a very good and very server tick friendly way of generating cobble. So if you have a single source block up here of lava pouring straight down, and then you put a single source block of water here, it will pour over to this spot, and you will get cobble in this area. And then you just take your pick it, and it instantly, well, maybe not instantly, but it will become a cobble block, and you just keep picking this like crazy. And I put behind it wood, because picks pick wood slow enough that you won't pick through that back there by the time the cobble forms. Now I put a hopper underneath it and a chest underneath that to collect the goodness. I could have put the hopper facing into this wall and put it there, but I like the little bit drop down here just because it kind of feels good. And then everything around these blocks, I put these stone bricks, because that way if I'm elsewhere, I don't accidentally chew out and unleash lava on me, because I've already died to lava once. That's bad. Let's see, some other little stuff down here. Talking about making money. See, there's one of the pieces right there. Oh, do not click with my pick. Anyway, so my very first enchantment got me a Fortune 2. My second enchantment got me Silk Touch. Ooh, very nice. This little doohickey here is a moneymaker, believe it or not. Yeah, I went ahead and bought a cactus, and actually I think I had found the sand or bought it early, I can't remember. But I've got a source block over there, got another source block over in that corner, and they both pour right to this hopper into a chest. And as long as I'm circulating around in the area, this area is loaded, and a cactus will pop grow instantly despawn because of these posts. Cactuses can't have anything next to it, and they fall in the water. And if I take a stack of these, let's go take a look at the shop. How much can I sell cactus for? Cactus. You can sell them for 2 each. Buy them for 4. Typically, that's the way I go. So there's another 128 monies, because, you know, yay. And oh, here, let's go back to home. The reason why I've been doing that is because I've been slowly accumulating building construction materials. Like I said, I have a plan for this. I have a really big plan, and it's going to take over 8,000 sandstone blocks. That's a lot of blocks. So, excuse me, sick. So that's why I've been generating the money here. I have, let's see, north is that way. I have gone 1,000 blocks that way and done some harvesting of a desert, but I haven't done a huge amount of it. A lot of this has been coming from just buying and selling stuff. And I find that way I'm not messing with the area as much. Oh, something else that's really good. Let me show you a little piece of explosions. Perfect. There's a creeper right here. And let me show you one of the cool things added to the server. Notice that there's no blocks that dropped from the creeper explosion. That's by design. But it's more than just that. Creeper holes all over the landscape are just really, really annoying and super, super ugly. So the powers that be set up a cool little plugin that repairs creeper damage. I love this. I think this is fantastic. No more wandering around the landscape and just encountering creeper craters left over by people. So, and you can see it's pretty fast. Probably if I were running, I would still be within an area that's loaded, and that would just repair itself right away. Okay, that's one of my favorite things on the server right there. I love that. So that I really like. I really like that mob explosions, you know, the creeper explosions, heal themselves. So if you're running along the landscape, it's probably best to stay in the area after the creeper explosion, just to make sure that it's loaded so it can repair itself in time. This area here has gobs and gobs of horses. You know, it's very nice that way. But it's been fun. It's been loads of fun. The computer's running it very, very nicely. I haven't had to think too much because cough medicine is making me kind of loopy. And I need to start building my building, because I want something that looks really, really big and massive, because, you know, it's nice to have building something big. And I've got crops to harvest and stuff to do. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the vanilla server. Yep, the vanilla server. And it's loads of fun. And you can join the server too. I don't know how often I will post stuff from here, but definitely I will be on here doing things and building stuff and just having fun. Thanks for watching.